Welcome back to our NCAA football win total series. We finish up the AAC today. We are on to UTSA, and of course, we're going to also have some conference title picks. But really, this team's been consistent. When Jeff Traylor took over in 2020, he went 7-5, lost the First Responders Bowl. 2021, 12-2, lost the Frisco Bowl. 11-3 in 2021 was 12-2, 11-3 in 2022, lost the Cure Bowl. And then last year was another solid year. It was a little down by their standards. They lost at Houston to begin with, beat Texas State, lost against Army, and then lost at Tennessee. But then things picked up. Beat Temple, beat UAB, at Florida Atlantic, East Carolina, at North Texas, Rice, and South Florida, all wins. Last game of the season, though, they lose at Tulane for a chance to go to the conference title game. That puts them in the Frisco Bowl where they win against Marshall. Their first year in the AAC, 7-1 in conference, 9-4 overall. So a solid year for them. This year, things are going to be a little different for Jeff Traylor's squad. Harris is gone at quarterback, but they have Owen McCown. McCown got a lot of work last year when Harris was beat up. He's accurate. He can move. He's a solid quarterback. They lost two of their top receivers, but sophomore Devin McQuinn was second on the team with 42 grabs. Owen Cardins is a great tight end. He's going to make some moves. Backs are great. Kavorian Barnes, Rocco Griffin, Robert Henry. All three of them are great running backs. They're going to run for over 2,000 yards to the trio right there. Offensive line injuries were a major issue there, but the line had a lot of turnover, so a lot of guys got experience. They're going to have four guys that come from UTSA that have experience, plus the New Mexico transfer, C.J. James at center. The defense got beat up a little times. Injuries is a question there as well. They still have, they've lost Trey Morris, their top playmaker, but they still bring back guys. They have Denver Harris from Texas A&M, great corner. New Mexico safety Jeremiah Lewis and corner Zach Morris, great defensive secondary. They've got some good middle linebackers. They've got some good defensive line. The defense should be better this year as long as they don't get hit with the injury bug again. Injuries really did derail their early part of the season. When we look at the schedule, they open up August 31st with Kennesaw State. That will be a win. September 7th, they're at Texas State. Toss-up, but lean win. September 14th is at Texas. That's a loss. Then Houston Christian and at East Carolina, both wins, and then a bye. Then they're at Rice, have Florida Atlantic, at Tulsa. I think they get two of those games, if not three. November 2nd, Memphis. Memphis is the best team in the AAC, but it's at home. So they could win that game. November 9th, the bye. And then they finish out with North Texas, Temple, and Army on the road. Those should be three straight wins to end the season. And when I look at this schedule, really, I see them starting 5-1, 4-2. But in the back half, the only loss is probably going to be Memphis. The over-under set at 8.5 with actually the under slightly favored. There are some 8s out there with the over heavily favored. I think it's a 9-to-win team. So we're going to go ahead and take the over 8.5 at ESPN at plus 115. And we also have to have some conference championship picks. Memphis is absolutely the best team in the conference this year. They're going off at plus 225 at Bet365. We're going to take that. And then we have a sleeper. I love the USF offense. I think South Florida could actually make some strides this year. We're going to go ahead and pull a little on them as well. Plus 650 at FanDuel. If you like this content, make sure to hit the like button, subscribe it, share it with your friends, and we'll see you next time as we start going through the independents and what's left of the Pac-12.